towards the similar to seahorse on the left. I mean, directly above your head, right along the ceiling, you'll see those animal spotting sides. And that's your guide to all the animals that live on the reserve. I mean, I'll see every single one, but we will see quite a few, and I'll make sure to point each one out as I spot them out there. Harambe Wildlife Reserve was established in 1971.
Alright, guys, ready for
the
sparring?
local wildlife here in Harambe.
Yeah, okay.
Animals are roaming go wherever they want, so they have a unique experience given to these animals up close in their natural environment. And let's take some photos today. You can have your cameras out and ready to go. Just make sure to hold on tight to your cameras so you don't drop them, because this camera is sharp to pick up anything that might fall out. This helps to switch your cameras to a sports or action setting if you have one, so you can take pictures of the animals as you go by. They'll be moving and we'll be moving as well, so that's so you can take a more clear picture of the animals. But if you don't have that sports setting, don't worry. Whenever it's a safe place for us to stop, I'll do my best to pause for a few moments so you can take some pictures. But we can't stop for every single animal, just for the safety of those animals and for the safety of all the other trucks out here as well. I can only stop whenever it's a safe place for us to stop. We're going to begin our journey by entering the Lilith Tree Forest. The animals that live here in the forest are known for their camouflage. They rely on their camouflage to blend in with their surroundings. Yeah, looking at the trees all around us and being out spot hiding around here. Oh, on the right side, right next to the wall on the far right, is a dark brown antelope with a yellow stripe on its back. That's a yellow-backed geiger. They can raise that patch of yellow fur when they're startled by predators. Also, all the way in back, there's a dark brown one with black and white striped legs, kind of hiding behind the tree. Now, that's an okapi. It might look like a zebra because of those legs. They're not related to a zebra at all. The okapi is a relative of the giraffe.
Put your arm down. Trying to see it.
Look over on your side.
Check out these light brown antelope. They look like deer. Those are greater than you. Those are the second tallest antelope in Africa. They are about 5 feet tall after shooting. And those are females. You can tell because they have no horns on their head. Sometimes around here we can spot a black rhino. Those black rhinos are being poached for their horns. Because of that, they are an endangered species. Today, there's less than 5,000 black rhinos left in the entire world. Let me see if we're lucky enough to spot one around here today. They might be hiding somewhere today. It looks like there's a spot right now. We'll keep looking. Maybe we'll spot another two. A black rhino weighs about 3,000 pounds. They can charge at speeds of 35 miles an hour. So those are pretty powerful animals. Let's see if we can spot anything else hiding around here.
Yep.
Up to our left side, all the way up on top of the hill, those are bongos. Now they are nicknamed the ghost of the forest. The horns on their heads slant backwards. It allows them to easily dive into and navigate through vegetation. That's what they hide from predators. It also makes them pretty tricky to spot, so that's why they're called the ghost of the forest. Oh, also a tall black and white bird over there to our left side. That's a saddle-billed sword. That's the tallest sword in Africa. Those are about 5 feet tall, and their wingspan is about 8 to 9 feet broad. Into the Sapi River next. The Sapi River is home to some aquatic animals like the Nile hippopotamus and the Nile crocodile. Oh, did I look over to the left side? Check out the hippo over here to our right side. Really cool, we got to see this hippo awake right now. Hippos are nocturnal. They tend to rest underwater during the day and feed at night. That's pretty cool, we got to see one awake during the daytime right now. And they feed along the banks of the water at night, just like he's doing right now. They can eat as much as 150 pounds of vegetation every single night.
Did you get the hippo?
Lots of pelicans to our left side as well. These are called peak-backed pelicans. Males get a peak coloration along their backs during breeding. That's where their name is. And I see more hippos over here too. They're asleep in the water right to our left side.
Don't let them sleep in
here, so you can see those hippos.
I see them.
That's called a float. That's the word for a group of hippos.
Oh.
Those hippos are excellent swimmers. They can hold their breath for as long as 8 minutes when they're submerged underwater.
5.
They sometimes walk along the bottom of the water instead of swim. That helps save them swimming.
Look, they're trying on the feathers.
A couple of those black vultures lined up along the fence there to the left. Oh, check out the other black bird down there on that log, kind of on the water. That's a white-breasted cormorant. They have that white throat. Those are an aquatic bird. They can swim underwater. That's also where they feed. Uh-oh, look what else is on the left. Those are Nile crocodiles. I'll go really slowly across the bridge so you can see the crocodiles. Just make sure to remain completely seated all the way across the bridge for it. Nile crocodiles can be as long as 20 feet. Look at their nose and their tail. That's about as long as a giraffe is tall. So you go oftentimes to see crocodiles and the mountain crocodiles. They do that to control their body temperature. They open their mouth and also release their body so they can cool off. Just like a dog can. Crocodiles hold their breath for as long as 2 hours when they're inactive in the water. They can also snap their jaws shut. Baobab tree. They're sometimes called upside down trees because their branches resemble roots. Now, those trees live for an extremely long time, up to thousands of years. They store water inside their trunks. That's an adaptation to help them to live for the long time. This is the most beautiful view of the entire Harambe Wildlife Reserve. This is the overlook of the Serengeti grassland. The Serengeti grassland stretches for hundreds of miles across East Africa. It's home to a huge variety of animals, even some of our very favorites, like zebras, lions, elephants, and even giraffes. Let's see if we can find any giraffes out here in the grassland. Oh, and you guys see them. Look over to the far right side. We'll get closer in just a couple minutes. We're going to head to the other side of the grassland so you can see those giraffes closer.
We'll see them when we get over that side.
Now, along with being home to such a huge variety of animals, the Serengeti grassland is also a super highway for millions of migrating animals every year. So that means millions of animals pass through the Serengeti grassland every year for their migration. That's why this is a really important habitat to preserve for all kinds of different animals. Let's see, there's anything hiding over here before we head around to the other side so we can see those giraffes. Animals that live here can be really good at hiding in the tall grasses and the vegetation all around us. Oh, you see some animals directly in front of us. They're grazing the grass up here. Look at our left side as we pass by. You'll see about 3 of them looks like. These are called water bugs. Water bugs have an oil they secrete into their fur that helps to make them waterproof. So they will dive into bodies of water to escape from the predators. That's why they're called water bugs. The one that's lying down with horns is the male, and the 2 with no horns are both females. We're also going to pass right by what look like some mud piles next to the road out here. These are not mud piles at all. Anybody know what those might be? Termites. Yep, exactly. These are termite mounds. They're built completely by termites. They're about as hard as concrete. Elephants like to use those like a scratching post so they can scratch their backs. And they can also be used by smaller animals like a lookout point. Little animals will climb to the tallest points of those termite mounds, and that way they can search the landscape looking for their predators. Especially meerkats are famous for doing that. Alright, let's go towards that field up ahead and find those giraffes. Now you will notice 2 different species of giraffe live here on the reserve. Both the reticulated giraffe and the Maasai giraffe. They have 2 different spot patterns. That's how you can tell the difference between the 2. A reticulated giraffe has a really organized pattern to their spots with a really definite outline. Their spots are almost rectangular or square-shaped. Now, reticulated actually means net-like in Latin, because their spots look like they're wearing a net on their back. And the other kind is the Maasai giraffe. They have a much more blotchy pattern to their spots. Their spots look more like a jigsaw puzzle piece. No real definite shape to their spots. Let's see if we get closer so I can show you the difference in their spots. Well, there's lots of animals over here along with the giraffes, too. Now, you can see a dark brown cow over there on the right side of the road. Giant horns.
Once you get over closer, you'll see a better one.
Yeah, cattle have horns that are about 5 to 6 feet long and about 20 inches around at the base. And also, way up there at the top of the hill, there's a group of gray animals with black tails. Those are white-bearded wildebeest. Those have the largest annual migration in Africa.
Oh, they won't hurt you.
Wildebeest migrate through the grassland every year. There's 2 actually cattle over here. And that's a reticulated giraffe to our right side. And you look at her spots, you can see they're really definite shape. They're kind of square-shaped. And her spots kind of look like she's wearing a net over her back. Now, way back there behind the giraffe, there's some sable antelopes up there, too. You can see those long horns. The horns on top of a sable antelope's head can grow to be as long as 5 feet. Those horns are excellent for defending themselves from predators. I'm going to spring box to our right side. Right up here on top of the head.
Yes, I see.
Tiny
Look at them.
gazelle are.
You get those string
Up
box?
into the air as high as 10 to 11 feet when they're startled by
On
predators.
your side when we
Oh,
come
I see
over?
some Maasai giraffes. We just found the other species of giraffe. That's a baby Maasai giraffe on the right side.
Maybe
And look
more.
at their spots. You can see how theirs look blotchy. No real definite shape to their spots. Not like that reticulated giraffe we saw back there.
Did you get it, Liana? Wow, look at them all.
Look at that.
And let's see if you notice the color of their tongue when you pass by. The giraffe does not have a red tongue like ours.
that one
Its tongue
over
is
there.
blue. There it is. You can kind of see it on this one to our right side. So that dark blue color of their tongue works like a sunblock. That protects their tongue from getting sunburned while they feed. They can spend as long as 16 to 20 hours every day feeding. Their tongue is prehensile. That means giraffes can grab things and pick things up with their tongue like we do with our fingers. Their tongues are about 18 inches long. The giraffe also has the highest blood pressure in the world. It takes a lot of force for their heart to pump their blood up to that long neck. And their heart is about 2 feet across and weighs about 25 pounds. They need a strong heart because of that high blood pressure. We're passing right through Monkey Point. We can sometimes spot some mandrill monkeys around here. Let's see if we can find those monkeys. Oh, over to our left side, you can see those mandrills. Those are a social monkey. They live together in a troop. They don't live alone. So if you spot one, the troop's always going to be somewhere nearby. And the dominant male mandrill is the one with the brightest red and blue colors on his face. Oh, check out the elephant to our right side. Now we'll see him better up ahead. He's kind of blocked by these bushes right here. Let's go around the corner so we get closer.
Always look to the
That definitely looks like a male elephant. And we can tell that because males are solitary. They like to be all alone in their own habitat, but females are social.
Watch.
Female elephants like to stick together in a herd with other adult females along with their babies. There he is. That's an amazing view of this male elephant over here. I'll stop up here so you can get a good look at him and take some pictures. A male African elephant is about 11 to 14 feet tall, and they can weigh as much as 14,000 pounds. Now, both male and female African elephants have ivory tusks, so that's the difference between them and Asian elephants. With Asian elephants, only males have those tusks, not females. And since they both have tusks, that's not the best way to tell if they're male or female. The best way to tell is definitely by their behavior. Those males like to be all alone in their own habitat, just like you saw that one. But those females are going to be grouped together in a herd with lots of other elephants. Alright, heading towards the red clay pits next. You can usually find lots more elephants over there. So let's check and see if there's any more. This bridge sounds like it's pretty old. We're not staying on the bridge for too long. Alright, let's go ahead towards this red clay pit and look for some more elephants. The red clay pits are really good habitat for the elephants. They do sometimes eat the clay along with the plant. That clay contains nutrients they can't always get from just eating plants alone. They work hard to diet. Wow. Looks like we made it out to the red clay pits. You can see all this red clay and all around us here. Oh, and check out the scratch markings in the clay. Those are elephant tusk markings. That's a really good sign more elephants have been close by here recently. Let me see if we can find where they went. They might have headed down towards the watering hole. That's their favorite place to gather. Let's go that way. Elephants don't have a lot of natural predators because of their size. The biggest threat to elephants are actually humans. They're being poached for their ivory tusks. Poaching is illegal hunting, but unfortunately it's still occurring, so it's really impacting those elephants and causing their population size to drop. Oh, there they are, over there to the far left side. They are down by the water. Let's go that way. Elephants love water. They love to swim. They especially love rainy days. So I bet they're going to be pretty active and playful today because they're so happy that it's raining. Let's see if we're picking up the radio station too. Let me turn that on. Wow. There's a tiny elephant. That looks like a herd. I can see more than one over here. So these are all going to be adult females along with their babies. Baby elephants are raised entirely by their mothers. They'll stay with their mothers for about 13 to 15 years before they're fully grown. Mothers love standing right up by the water. Looks like that was a female. There's actually a couple of females up here. Wow, that's an amazing view of all these adult female elephants. Let me stop right here so we can take some pictures. Looks like we found some flamingos. These are greater flamingos on our left side. These are the lightest pink color and the largest of all the different flamingo species. And if you don't know where flamingos get that pink color from, yep, exactly right. It's from the food that they eat. And what they eat is brine shrimp. That brine shrimp contains beta-carotene. That's what turns over this pink. You'll find that same stuff in carrots. When flamingos are first born, they're actually gray. They don't have their pink color until they're about 1 or 2 years old. It takes about that long for them to get enough of that brine shrimp to get that pink color in their feathers from the beta-carotene. That's a really cool view too. You can see those elephants back there by the lake. They will oftentimes see elephants around dirt and mud under their skin. They do that because the dirt acts like sunlight, and that's how they protect their skin from getting sunburned. Elephants are extremely intelligent animals. They know how to protect their skin from the bright out of the sun. Oh, there's an ostrich up here. Let's go check out the ostrich. Look, some rhinos, two white rhinos. And directly to our left side, you'll see the ostrich sitting on the ground right here, and 2 white rhinos eating hay. And we found a good place to stop here so you can see them both. Now, rhinos are threatened by humans, just like elephants. Rhinos are being poached for their horns, which are then sold illegally on the black market for a profit. But that rhino's horn is actually just made out of keratin. That's the same protein that our hair and fingernails are made out of. So there's really no reason to poach rhinos for their horns. They don't really serve any kind of special purpose. That's why the better we understand these animals, and the more we learn about them, the more we can help to protect them. Now those look like white rhinos, not black rhinos. These are bigger than black rhinos. A black rhino weighs about 3,000 pounds, but a white rhino weighs as much as 5,000 pounds. And that white rhino's name comes from the opposite word bite, meaning wide, not white. That refers to their wide, broad mouth shape, not their color.
Look how many mud pits
They love to play in the mud too, just like elephants do. They're definitely playing in that mud pit. Oh, I think we just found some cheetahs. Directly to our left side, 2 cheetahs in the far left corner. They're lying down right by that tree at the corner.
I don't see them. They're all the way up there.
Oh, I see them up there. See them?
Yeah, I
Cheetah
see
is the
them.
fastest land animal in the world. The cheetah can run as fast as about 60 miles an hour. The cheetah is the only big cat that has non-retractable claws. That means cheetahs can't pull their claws inside their paw like other cats. They have to stick their claws out. It helps them hurt the ground so they can run really fast. That's an adaptation for speed. And they're also one of the few big cats that hunt primarily during the daytime instead of at night like most other cats. Oh, check out the lion. To our left side is a male lion right there on the hill. Lions are nocturnal, unlike cheetahs. Lions usually rest during the day and hunt at night, so this is really cool. We get to see one awake. All these nocturnal animals that are awake today must be good rain. This is a great time to do your safari to see what's out. Lions will hunt together in a group called a pride. It's actually the female lions that do the hunting, not the males. The male lion protects the territory while the females do the hunting. They all work together. They have jobs to do their pride. There's more of those white rhinos all the way at the very back and a Bontomak over there too. Let me pass the rock so we can see it closer on the other side. Lions will spend as long as 20 hours resting during the day. Usually they wake up in the evening to do their hunting. And that big rock formation where the lions live, that's called a cova. Lions love to use that because they like to climb up to the top so they can get a great view of the landscape and search for their prey. They can see everything from there. There's a warthog over here. This to our left side. Let's go. We're not eating the hay. That's a warthog. Also, the big holes in the hillside to our left, those are warthog burrows. The warthog is Africa's largest burrowing animal. And they are expert burrow diggers. They will use both their feet and their tusks to dig their burrows.
Look, Daddy, zebra.
There's a zebra over here to our left. There's actually a couple zebras over here. Oh, check out the eggs too. The eggs right down here in the middle.
I know. I see. Look, eggs, Daddy, eggs.
Each one weighs about 3
There,
pounds.
I saw eggs.
And you can see that Bontomak to our right side and the white rhinos. And the Grant zebras directly to our left. Grant zebras are smaller than their cousin, the Grevy's zebra. And these have an extremely powerful hind kick. Zebras can kick so hard with their massive legs to break the jaw of of an attacking predator like a lion or a cheetah. That's how zebras protect themselves from predators. A lot of people think they're white with black stripes. They're actually officially considered to be black with white stripes. If you look at their snout, you can see their black nose, along with black feet and a black tail. And every zebra has a unique stripe pattern. A zebra stripes are rather unique to the human different. No two zebras look exactly the same.
Look up on this side.
The antelope putting up on our right side. That's the Lisa said in her own animal top of this hill on our right. Yeah, these are called addax, spelled A-D-D-A-X. These are a desert-dwelling antelope. They can go their entire life without drinking any water at all. They get all the moisture they need from the food that they eat alone. Birds over here down by the water. If you look on the right side, you can see these birds with long yellow beaks and that kind of purple color to their wings. Those are yellow-billed storks. Those are a carnivorous bird. That means they eat meat. They eat things like lizards, frogs, and snakes. Pretty much whatever they can fit inside their beak is what they'll eat. Those addax we saw back there a minute ago, those are an endangered species. There's currently only about 300 addax left in the wild today, and only about 1,000 left in a protected reserve like this one. But there are lots of things that we can all do to help protect animals, especially recycling. That's a really good way to preserve their habitats by helping to stop that deforestation that's destroying their homes. Maybe some other simple things like turning off the water when we brush our teeth to help conserve water and use water in animals like glucose in the crop milk, or even carpooling whenever possible so we can help to stop pollution. Little things like that can all add up to make a really big difference in helping protect the planet from those animals. So we can make sure to keep fingernails like that we all love for a really long time. We do want us to help make sure they don't go extinct. On board today. Take a look at page 13 in your Wilderness Explorer Handbook. The Embargo consists of SIMBA 1, spelled S-I-M-B-A-1. That's your secret code word, so you can earn your safari badge on page 13 in your notes again. It looks like we're reaching the end of our journey to the Royal Big Wildlife Reserve today. Thank you all so much for riding with me. You guys have been wonderful out there. Did you have fun seeing all those animals? Woo! Alright, good. Very glad to hear that. Make sure to come back and see us again for another safari sometime. No two safaris are ever the same. The animals definitely make sure of that. It has been my pleasure being your guide today. Once again, my name is Amber. Thanks again for riding with me today, everyone. On Route Bay, we don't like to say goodbye to our friends. That is much too sad and final. Instead, we like to say Kwaherini. That's a Swahili phrase that means to go well. So Kwaherini, everyone.